Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning in to another Adventist News Update, where we bring you the news from around the South Bahamas Conference and the world. The South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists is now home to the newest chapter of ASI in the Inter-American Division. Pastor Leon B. Wellington, Vice President of the Inter-American Division, with responsibility for ASI, Adventist, Laymen, and Services Industries, officially relaunched this chapter on Sabbath, July 9, 2011. ASI is an association of Adventist laypersons, business owners, and professionals who formally combine their skills and efforts to lend financial and social support to projects of the church. The ASI Emphasis Sabbath was hosted by the pastor and members of the New Providence Seventh-day Adventist Church, where Pastor Wellington served as a divine worship speaker. Several past and prospective ASI members were in attendance and were all spiritually stirred to action and commitment. Pastor Wellington conducted an informative symposium outlining the aims, objectives, and benefits of the ASI organization. During the session, the new officers were elected for the next 2 years. They are as follows: President Keith Major, Vice Presidents Jeremiah Duncombe and Constance Cartwright, Treasurer C. Melvin Lewis, who is the conference representative, Secretary Stanley Sands, Public Relations Officer Dave Williams. During the week of August 17th through the 20th, 2011, the Inter-American Division will convene its annual convention in Montego Bay, Jamaica. It is here that the Bahamas chapter will be officially recognized. The new president, Elder Keith Major, in his remarks to the association, encouraged listeners to endorse their interests with commitment while inviting others to become members. He urged them to join the team as they together all work to support the church in spreading the gospel. The South Bahamas Camp Meeting 2011, Fanning the Flame, is over, but you can still savor the experience of the grand music and the inspiring presentations of Pastor Leroy Coleman. DVDs and CDs are now available at the Media Center of the South Bahamas Conference office on Tonic Williams Darling Highway. Get your copy for yourself and treat your family and friends too. Don't be left out of the afterglow. The newest Seventh-day Adventist Church broke ground on Sunday, July 10th, 2011, on property donated by Pastor and Mrs. Roydale Hannah and family. The event marked a significant point in the life of the 3-year-old church family, who will soon move from their present site at Bahamas Academy Wolf Road to Hannah Road. To share in the joyous occasion were officers of the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, members from other churches, and the Member of Parliament for the Seabreeze constituency and Chairman of the governing Free National Movement, the Honorable Carl Bethel. Pastor Paul Scavala graciously accepted the gift from Pastor Hannah and commended him and his family for the rare contribution to the cause of Christ. He then charged the members to fellowship with the community and to understand their needs. He told them that once they have met the needs of their community, then they may ask them to follow them. The Honorable Carl Bethel thanked the church for their contributions to our Bahamian society. Though small, the congregation is poised for great exploits as they enter a fertile field to proclaim the gospel of Christ. The event concluded with healthy delights and a mini gospel concert. In a letter dated July 4, 2011, Dr. Daniel Fider, interim president of the Northern Caribbean University, located in Mandeville, Jamaica, confirmed the appointment of Dr. Leon Higgs, Director of Higher Education and Lifelong Learning in the Ministry of Education, and former president of the College of the Bahamas, and Pastor Paul A. Scavala, president of the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, as members of the university's Academic Affairs Subcommittee. Dr. Higgs will chair the committee, while Vice President for Academic Administration at Northern Caribbean University, Dr. Turan Milford, will serve as secretary. The teachers of Bahamas Academy are working diligently but swiftly as they prepare for the opening of their new facility on Marshall Road on Monday, August 29, 2011. This Tuesday, July 12th, 4 huge trailers of furniture arrived in preparation for the new school year. The new Bahamas Academy started construction over 6 years ago through the efforts of the members of the South Bahamas Conference and community friends. The administrative staff and students thank God for his miraculous hand in the construction of a multi-million-dollar structure that will house over 1,000 students. The last stages of a building require meticulous attention and tedious work. With this in mind, the South Bahamas Conference headquarters on iconic Williams-Darling Highway will be closed on Monday, July 25th, and all workers will meet at the site on Marshall Road to give a collaborative push for completion. All church members of the South Bahamas Conference, parents, students, and community friends are encouraged to join the effort. With the move from Wolf Road to Marshall Road, students will experience learning in an environment close to nature and a school where teachers touch hearts to educate minds. The Publishing Ministry launched its summer student program on June 30th, 2011. A wonderful group of young people has taken up the challenge to sell Christian literature to assist them in their pursuits of Christian education. So if they stop by your home or office, please give them your support. Persons interested in joining the Cole Porter family are asked to make inquiries at the South Bahamas Conference office. This Sunday, July 17th at 7 p.m., you are invited to part one of a two-part concert series at the Hillview Church. You do not want to miss the guest artists and good old-fashioned gospel singing. Summer activities continue this week, so if you haven't already done so, you might want to check out these exciting programs. The Music Academy Music Camp at the New Providence Community Church Center, Blake Road, continues until July 29th for ages 5 to 14, and transportation is provided. Admiral's Miniature Boat Camp at the Breath of Life Seventh-day Adventist Church on Marshall Road, and the 24th Annual Jeff Rogers Camp at the Bahamas Academy Gym on Wolf Road. In Adventist news from around the world, for 4 consecutive years, Generation of Youth for Christ in Spanish, GYC and Espanol, has brought together hundreds of young people from across the United States, as well as attendees from Mexico and Puerto Rico, who convened in Keene, Texas from June 9 to 12, 2011. Our youth have been directly exposed to the benefits and lovely environment of our tertiary level educational institutions, says Yamil Rosario, General Vice President of GYC and Espanol. Those attending this year's Congress worshipped on Sabbath morning and participated in missionary work later that afternoon in nearby Claiborne. The event was streamed live through Ustream.com and recorded by the International Christian Network 3ABN Latino team. According to Mark A. Valadez, President of GYC and Espanol, it was exciting to see our Spanish-speaking young people actively involved in evangelism. There were more than 800 attendees this year in the Keene Spanish Church. There is still much more work to be done on behalf of the youth, but they are committed to working together with the leadership of the church. New dietary guidelines in the United States are confirming what a Seventh-day Adventist health pioneer demonstrated to the scientific community 50 years ago. A vegetarian diet adequately meets a person's nutritional needs. Dr. Mervyn Harding, along with his Harvard colleague, Dr. Frederick Steer, researched the benefits of vegetarianism when the diet was rare. While more people choose a vegetarian lifestyle today, the notion that meat is necessary for health often prevails. However, the United States Department of Agriculture's My Plate Nutritional Guide, introduced in June 2011, is open to a vegetarian interpretation. Unlike the old pyramid it replaced, the changes to this educational instrument make it much more amenable to a vegetarian audience than the previous food pyramid, and suggest that the Seventh-day Adventist call to a vegetarian lifestyle may be getting through, said Joan Sabate, chair of the Department of Nutrition at the Loma Linda University School of Public Health. Sabate went on to say that whereas the former food guide pyramid specifically listed meat as integral to a healthy diet, My Plate instead encourages consuming adequate amounts of protein. While protein sources are generally thought of as animal products, this change does leave the door open to a vegetarian interpretation. Legumes, including soy products and nuts, are excellent sources of protein. The My Plate guide emphasizes that vegetables and grains should make up the greatest part of the diet, followed by generous amounts of fruit and protein, and dairy is given the least consideration. Well, that's all the news for now. This has been another edition of Adventist News Update. On behalf of the South Bahamas family, have a wonderful week. I'm Andrea Musgrove for Adventist TV.